Hello, days, or whatever. I don't know. I don't have an official name for this show. I'm just calling it whatever every single time. First I want to say thank you to people who've been patient for me uploading videos at the like for these Let's Plays. I've kind of been on a hiatus because my computer, at first it was unable to edit videos properly, so I started just recording a bunch of videos. But because I can't edit them properly, they're kind of just on my hard drive for the moment. And then after a while, the computer stopped being able to record. So I have been in the process of building a computer that it'll be worthy enough to record videos once again. And I was kind of a dummy because I didn't even think about streaming videos on Twitch or on YouTube, and then just uploading them to YouTube later on. So I'm going to try that now, and using the PS4 actually, and that's another reason why, when I did think of it, the only game that I could think of playing or continuing was probably The Evil Within, but I'm not sure what the overall resolution will be for that, and I don't want it to be too low, like too downgraded for that one, since I already started that. So I think I'm going to leave that one for a while, but in the meantime, this came out, the Resident Evil Revelation, or sorry, Resident Evil Remastered pack, or Origins pack. It has both Resident Evil 0 and Resident Evil the remake. So, um, last year I did buy the Resident Evil remake on digital download, and I did beat it. So I'm going to do that after I play Zero, since I actually it's been, I don't know, the last time I played Resident Evil Zero was probably, I would say 5 years ago, and I haven't beaten it. And it's one of the Resident Evil games that I always forget. It's always Zero and Code Veronica. Whenever I'm talking about the game, like to anybody, if I'm talking about the games, like in general, I talk about all of them, but I always forget Zero and Code Veronica because those are the two that I have not completed yet all the way through. Uh, I thought I did on Zero, but when I started watching gameplay, once they announced that this was coming out and I got excited for it, it turns out that I have not. Or if I did, it was so long ago that I don't remember like how to play the game properly. So, since I can play Resident Evil Zero now, I'm going to stream it on Twitch or on YouTube. Probably Twitch because Twitch seems to be friendlier that way. So I'm going to stream it on Twitch and then take the recording from Twitch and upload it to YouTube until I can get my computer built. And then I'll be able to continue. I think it was Saw, which I do have a few episodes recorded, but again, I couldn't edit them properly because the computer's hard drive is the main problem, but the computer itself that I was using is about 10 or 11 years old, and at the time I bought it, it was, a fantastic PC, but now it's pretty dated. I mean, it still runs on Vista and all that, so. But once I get that all done, I'll be able to go back, and right now I am just basically going to play Zero, and then once I beat Zero, I'll go back to the remake here, which I have. Last year I beat it probably 3 or 4 times casually, and then once I did a speed run to see how fast I could beat it, and I managed to beat it under 2 hours on normal mode, I think. Normal easy mode. Hopefully normal mode, because easy mode, that's kind of a little easy. So anyway, so I just want to get that out of the way for anybody that has subscribed and has wondered why I haven't uploaded videos recently. Um, and I apologize if the quality in audio or video fluctuates in this video, because I have never used Twitch before. This is my first Twitch stream slash recording, so I don't know if it'll fluctuate or not from internet connection, that kind of thing. So if it does, I do apologize, but only because, you know, this is the only way I can really record Let's Plays now. And anyway, I am going to start. So basically, I think I've played through halfway through. Ooh! Look at all the leaves. I'll skip that. Alright. So I did play a little bit of this. I beat the first part. The train period, I believe. Oh, hold on. I'm just going to check something before I start. Because these are also going to be uploaded to YouTube, I'm not going to record or be online for very long, or I guess record very many for very long. 20 minutes to maybe a half hour is kind of my goal right now, and then that way when I upload to YouTube it won't be a terribly long video, just because I don't know how long people like these videos. So I know for sure, whatever. I know for sure that I'm going to upload these to YouTube anyway, so right now I'm just trying to find the timer, just because, you know, I can keep track so I don't play too long and go like, oh, it's been like 50 minutes. But anyways, I have played, I don't know if I went off track there, but I have played the train section already, like when I
Resident Evil 0.
And I'm going to play on wide mode, original, and I'll turn subtitles on just because I don't know how loud, like I can't adjust the audio or anything, so.
A Midwestern town in America, Raccoon City. A solitary island far off in the sea, Rockfort Island. An island that would become the second Raccoon City, Sheena Island. There are still many unanswered questions about these seemingly unrelated yet intensely traumatic events. Though it is believed that the international enterprise umbrella was somehow involved, little is known as to the origin of this faceless corporation. When was it established? By whom? And how was the T-virus created?
Doesn't explain
to uncover the truth, we must delve deeper into the events which transpired in the beginning, before the mansion incident.
It all started with a train.
Really? Do you think so too?
Yeah.
Do about it. Should hold off for a while. But I wonder how those R&D people would react to this.
Oh, where's all that music coming from? See, because he's supposed to be singing, this guy, and that's how he controls these leeches. But at the same time, he's putting like, you know, dramatic music. And, where's that music coming from? You're fine. It's funny, the first couple of years I played this, I thought it was just weird dramatic stuff, and I don't think I found out until...
It began as a simple investigation of some bizarre murders in the suburbs of Raccoon City. Nothing in our training could ever have prepared us for the nightmare that ensued. We never stood a chance.
Ever.
What's going on? Engine failure. Emergency landing.
I like the way he said that. It's like kind of awkward, but... Everybody out. Yeah.
Check the current position and investigate the surrounding area.
Oh, Enrique. Or Enrico. I think it's pronounced Enrique.
Captain, look!
It's a train. Or it's a jeep.
Captain!
They sure are people.
What happened?
Court order for transportation. Prisoner Billy Cohen, ex-lieutenant, 26 years old. Court-martialed and sentenced to death July 22nd. Prisoner is to be transferred to the Regathon base for execution.
Those poor soldiers. They were good men just doing their jobs, and that scum murdered them and escaped.
All right, everyone. Let's separate and survey the area. Our friend is brutal and ruthless. Keep your guard up.
Even from the camera angles that they showed us, those bodies, those are clearly like not human attacks. I think they're supposed to be. I think dogs are supposed. The Cerberus dogs are supposed to attack them, but then again, there's also leech sludge or goo, so it could have been the leeches as well.
A train?
I've always wanted a train. I am curious though, because I'm assuming this train goes into Raccoon City. So, is this a train like, you know, in between city train? Or is it just like a special, like, I don't know, like luxury train for whatever reason? Ooh, doggy. I do have to say that this game is absolutely gorgeous in HD. Like the remaster, they did a really good job, and I think, my opinion, I think it's actually looks better than the remake remaster. Anyway, I'm so used to running the square, but it's not square; it's circle now. But yes, this is the first, the prequel, even though it's not really.
This is Officer Chambers from STARS Bravo team. Please identify yourself. Is someone there?
Nobody but us zombies. Hey, that's my radio. What are you doing with my radio? Give him back his radio. Oh dear. Oh. Ah, get off me. Trying to get a headshot in there, but
What just happened? I thought they were dead.
that's the funniest cutscene. It's so quick. Just no, what happened? I thought they were dead. Anyway, back to the story. Woo! Oops. Pardon me. I really like this, and it's sad that this train part is a little too short, because you do go back and forth. Shit, sorry. Damn it. You go back and forth on this train a little bit, and then, you know, some stuff happens later on. But I really like this train part, because it's, I don't know why, but when I originally played it, or originally watched people playing it, whoever, like some of my friends and stuff, particularly one that Loose, whenever he played it, it always seemed to take forever, and it's like nowadays You know, you just breeze through it in like maybe an hour if you just keep moving, and then less if you know what you're doing. Anyway, I'm gonna kind of skip through this stuff. This is more of like the in-depth story stuff. I'm sorry for anybody who's watching the stream, but if you're watching this on YouTube, then you can pause and read it. But I just don't want to linger too long on this kind of stuff. My nose seems to be kind of clogged. I don't think I have a cold. Ah, hidden. But it sounds like I do, so that's awesome. One thing that's interesting that I don't remember from the you're looking at the door, lady. Open the door. One thing I don't remember is like how difficult, sort of difficult this is, because you play as Rebecca first, and as you can see, I got attacked twice, and I'm already at caution. But then once you get good old Billy Cohen, you only attack like almost twice as much. So, and then yeah, there's a unlike in the other Resident Evil, which I really miss because especially after beating Resident Evil a couple of times, the remake, I really miss the boxes that they have where you can store all of your items, and in this game you can drop them on the ground, and you know, there it is. Like this, like you can leave it, and you don't lose it. Just sits there on the ground, and you know, as long as you remember to come back for it, it's fun. It was, but I guess technically, once you can play with or play as Billy, you oops. Actually, I don't know if I did. No. Once you play as Billy, I guess you get double the storage space. So technically, I kind of wish partially that. Oh, I forgot about this. Hey, baby. What you doing to that corpse?
Billy. Lieutenant Cohen.
So, you seem to know me. Been fantasizing about me, have you?
You're the prisoner that was being transferred for execution. You were with those soldiers outside.
Oh, I see. You're with stars. Well, no offense, honey, but your kind doesn't seem to want me around, so I'm afraid our little chat time is over.
Wait! You're under arrest.
No thanks, Dollface. I've already worn handcuffs.
I could shoot, you know.
I guess it'd be a waste of bullets. I really want to know how the hell he
Edward,
did that, because
are you all
considering
right?
how high the train
What
is,
happened?
he must have jumped from like a tree.
Worse than... We can't. You must be careful, Rebecca. The forest is full of zombies and monsters.
Zombies and monsters.
And bears. Oh my. And my favorite enemy of every freaking Resident Evil game ever. Ah, there go the dog. There you are.
Ow!
Ah, you dick. Frickin' dogs. Ugh. I don't. Almost every game with dogs in it, I hate the dogs. But Resident Evil started. Resident Evil for me, just every single one, they're unfair. That's one thing I find interesting. If you can see from the zombie here on the, He turns and looks at you, but doesn't do anything until you aim at him or walk. And it's always interesting that, oh, there he goes. One thing that I also find interesting from this game, comparing it to the Resident Evil remake, since they were released roughly at the same time, is, man, the pools of blood are so fast compared to the other one. The other one, they just kind of slowly seep into the floor. And then this one, it's just like, just instant. Don't know. I'm gonna go through here or up here. I'm gonna go up here. Oh, I don't need to, but yeah. I remember why I wanted to. Look at all the eggs. I really like the detail, like, they just, wow. Especially compared to the GameCube version or the Wii version. It's just a really, I really like this upgrade. It looks so cool. I mean, the backgrounds are kind of, you know, if you look at them close enough, they're kind of fuzzy, but I think it's because they stretched out one of the axes. I think the Y-axis is bigger than HD, but the X-axis they had to stretch out or something, like to, you know, up the resolution. And one thing I am noticing more and more.
This is Rebecca. Over.
This is Rico. What's your location? Over.
Enrico! Hello! Can you read me? Please respond.
Rebecca, I can hear you. Now listen up. We've obtained detailed information on the fugitive from a document found in the wrecked wagon. Billy Cohen killed as many as 23 people. Over.
23 people.
We've also confirmed that he was institutionalized, so keep your guard up. Can you hear me, Rebecca? Over.
Alright, Rebecca.
You wouldn't think twice before killing you.
Enrico! Captain! Hello? Hello!
Sorry, Rebecca. I'm just gonna go hang out in a cave and wait for Chris or Jill to come find a certain character. Kill me off. See ya. Doo-doo. Hello. Hello, Billy.
It's gonna be dangerous from here on in. Why don't we cooperate?
No.
Cooperate with you?
Yeah, right.
Listen, little girl, if you haven't noticed, there's some pretty freaked out things on this train. And I, for one, want to get out of here. I don't think we stand a chance doing it alone.
You expect me to trust you, a wanted felon? I don't need your help. I can handle this on my own. And don't call me little girl.
All right, Miss Do-It-Yourself. What should I call you?
The name is Rebecca Chambers, but that's Officer Chambers to you.
Well then, Rebecca, why don't you go and try while I wait here?
Fine. Maybe I will. Just not on this episode. This is a good, I think this is a good place to put it just before, you know, some exciting stuff happens. I'd like to thank everybody for, if anybody tuned in live, I can't really tell, because I'm using the PS4 and I don't have any indicator on the screen right now that says if anybody's watching. If you are watching, I will be streaming this in a couple of minutes. Again, I'm just going to stop it here, upload to YouTube, and then we'll be able to, and then I'll start this over again. I'd like to thank everybody who is watching this post-stream on YouTube, or if you would like to see more, you can subscribe. I do have other games, like I did Resident Evil 2, Claire's one of Claire's playthroughs. I did the original Saw game. I'm beginning to do the second Saw game, stuff like that. If you want to check it out, you can go ahead. Comment for any suggestions for games or whatever, and I will leave a link in the description for my stream channel, just in case you ever want to check to see if I'm online. Thanks. Bye bye.